Hello physical fiends, this is a bit of a niche one. This might be the most niche, extremely specific video I've ever made. Most of you won't give a monkeys, but I think it would be sad if I didn't talk about it, because who else is gonna? So if you watch my weekly video series on Monday, you may often catch the imports roundup section, where I put Japanese only games that won't be worth importing for 99% of you. And the majority of those in that section are visual novels, and I would say the majority of those visual novels were from a company called Entergram. Entergram are a highly prolific visual novel publisher. They'd often have more than one visual novel per week physically on Nintendo Switch in Japan. Absolutely insane output. Now, I can't speak for the quality, they were Japanese, and from what I understand, they were often geared towards boner bait rather than quality storytelling. And I'd like to thank my man Marin for bringing this to my attention. Go check out his visual novel channel, because it turns out Entergram are going through some restructuring, which is about as gently euphemistic as I think they can be. I think the company is going down the toilet. Either that, or they are preempting the Nintendo apocalypse. As I said, most of their games are boner bait, and maybe Nintendo of Japan is starting to scowl too, because they are basically nuking their entire catalogue bar a handful of big name properties. They're either handing over the publishing rights to a few select other companies, or they're just deleting them from existence. And the list for that one is just crazy. I mean, people despaired at the destruction of the Library of Alexandria, but to many Japanese people, this is far more culturally significant, because the Library of Alexandria only had dusty papyruses. Entergram has Busty Nurses. Cultural terrorism aside, finally I'm going to get to the point of why I decided to make this video, if you're still with me. Despite me saying their games were Japanese only, of the dozens upon dozens of Japanese exclusive physical releases on Switch, there was one Entergram physical release that did have English, and that was the double pack of the Medical Examination Diary Teamwork in Paradise. What did I say about Busty Nurses? This released physically on Nintendo Switch in February, and I was hopeful that its success could lead to having more Entergram visual novels having English as an option. However, instead of celebration, it turned into a tragedy. Maybe it was English that killed them. I think someone in America got caught whiff of it and told them off in Japan. But now, with it being yanked from digital sale and deleted, if you want this visual novel import exclusive, you're gonna have to grab the physical release. At the time of making this video, it's still available at PlayAsia in both its standard edition and its limited edition. I don't know how many copies they have, but considering its circumstances now, there is a good chance this physical release will never be reprinted on Nintendo Switch. If you want it, you can grab it with the links below in the description and pinned comment, and any purchase made helps support me in the best way possible. And you can get 5% off with my code Jordan2025. If you found this news useful, or you just appreciate the effort, leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you've not done so already. And of course, have a fantastic day. Take care.